Well, hello everyone. Good evening. Good Sunday evening, I guess, for most everyone here. My name is Joe Morton. Hello, David. That was a pretty funny video you sent this morning. I just wanted to say that, but we'll get it. We'll talk about that later. But thank you, David, for greeting us, and hello, Elizabeth. I'm going to see you. I'm probably going to see you in just in the North Carolina group in just a couple days. Hey, Janine. Okay, thank you. Welcome. Hey, Charlie, how you doing? And oh, there they come. Everyone's coming. Jim, hello, hello, hello. And Donna, hello. Good evening. Good Sunday evening to everyone. I hope everyone Sandy and Ed having a wonderful evening. It is. My name's Joe Morton. I got my partners Curtis and Ashley on the line right now, and we're going to be joined. We've got Ray Heron joining, and we've got a wonderful call lined up tonight. Welcome everyone and welcome guests. If you're a guest this evening to Oliabo, we welcome you. We're grateful that you're here. We're grateful that you're a part of this call and this opportunity. And we're going to get things kicked off here. If anyone else wants to say hello, remember, if you want to keep your name confidential, just mention it to the hosts and panelists. That's fine. We respect that entirely. But hey, there's Ray. Hey, Ray. Good evening. And we're going to kick this thing off. And Ray, I'd like to invite you all the way from Florida.
Hey, thank you,
And,
Joe.
good evening to you. And maybe you can help us kick this wonderful Sunday opportunity meeting off. And we're going to get this thing rolling.
Amen, brother. Hey, everybody, welcome. Welcome to the very first ever Sunday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, Oliabo Zoom webinar. It's going to be fun. Here's my goal. Now, this is firmly set in concrete, actually firmly set in jello. We're going to try to keep this 30 minutes or less. Real important, I think, to all of us. You can get a good opinion of what Oliabo is, I think, in a half an hour. So this is going to be a very different opportunity presentation to most of you. Most of you know a little bit about me. I've been 40 plus years in this industry and had a lot of success. And I tell you, along the way, I've attended a lot of opportunity Zooms, okay? And most of the time, a lot of them kind of look like this to me. It's a guy in a three-piece suit. Hey, Joe, you look nice tonight, by the way.
Thank you. You too.
There's a guy in a I've got
Appropriate sweater you got there.
I
Having
got
beat
all
us in Canada. Well done. Well
I got all dressed up.
done.
Listen, it's a guy in a three-piece suit that's telling me and you just how we're going to get rich and richer, and he's writing all over and looks like hieroglyphics on a chalkboard and showing a bunch of things that really makes my brain want to short circuit. Here's what I believe. It's just my firm belief. Studying people for a long time. I believe that, you know, unless you get it down in your heart, the company and its product offerings, what the company stands for, what's its philosophy, not so much about the market itself, but what's its philosophy about you and I as distributors or affiliates, as we call them these days. So I want you to get a good flavor of who this company is, Oliabo. Most of you know this story of mine. I was going to retire. I mean, I hadn't seen much that excited me, and I was in a position in life where I could retire. This industry's been good to me, but I just didn't find anything that I fell in love with until I got the call from Joe's brother, Gordon. Changed everything for me, set my life in a whole new direction. So this is going to be very different. The emphasis tonight is primarily going to be on the company, philosophy, and the company products. They're unique, one of a kind, can't get them anywhere else in the world. And once you have that internalized and you see what these people are all about, what this company is all about, then you'll have what I think it takes to be successful if you're going to build a business with this. It's one of the most unique opportunities I have ever seen. And if we're going to keep this call under 30 minutes, I'm going to shut up for now. I'll be back to maybe close this out. But my good friend Joe Morton is there. Joe and I are good friends. We've worked together for decades. The reason I'm here, folks, he's one of the reasons this executive team, I've worked with some of them pretty much for the most part of 3 decades. So I trust them completely. I know that they have your welfare in mind. I know the kind of company they want to build. This one's going to be very different. This opportunity is very different. And this opportunity Zoom is going to be a little different than what you've heard. Take it away, Joe.
Thank you, Ray. Appreciate that. And for everyone, if you're, thank Ray Heron. He's our lead distributor, front line to the company. Grateful for you, Ray. We've worked together a long time, and I'm glad Gord made that phone call to you many months ago. So here we are, Oliabo. Thank you, Curtis. I'm so grateful for Curtis. He's an amazing partner, and he's on the control panel. You'll also hear from him tonight. So Oliabo, if you're watching this for the first time, thank you again for joining. We appreciate you being here. Oliabo is a brand. We own this trademark. It's a brand name that stands for Olia. It's a made up name. We created this name. It's a beautiful name. Olia is Italian for oil, and botanical or botanica is Italian for botanical. So Oliabo, and we call it the olive standard of health. The olive standard of health. Why are we doing this? We want to bring this amazing story of olive tree derived products to the world. Okay, let's go to that next slide, Curtis. And it comes back to a story. Okay, before I get into my story, I want you to know it comes back to my mother's story, our mother's story. My brother Gordon and I, our mother was born in Treviso, Italy. If you're wondering, hey, Treviso, I think I've heard that before. Well, Lindsey Vonn, if you saw her horrific crash a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, I guess, in the Olympics, that she had to be taken to Treviso, Italy, for their the hospital there to be treated, and so got a little bit of attention. But yes, it is in the north of Italy, kind of close to where the Olympics are wrapping up right now, and she immigrated to Canada in about mid 1950s and eventually met my father, and they started a family, and Gordon was the firstborn. I'm the second. And we were brought up in the industry of health and wellness. Why do I say that? Our mother brought these traditions with her from Italy of using what God has put on this earth for our benefit. And olive oil and olives were one of those things. She used it every day. Yet it was right before our eyes, right there before our eyes. And we didn't realize how powerful it was. It was a part of everyday life. And if you go to Italy, actually, let's talk the Mediterranean in general. We're going to get into that in just a moment. You're going to find that that is used in every single household. The statistics are startling, which we'll get into in a minute. But this is what drove us to this. And that image there of the olive oil on your bottom right is actually from my brother Gordon. Would spend summers in Italy, and he saw first press of the olive oil and was so very impressed with the color, the vibrancy of that color, and realized there was so much power in it that he wanted to bring this story to the world. And he asked Ray, he asked myself, he asked Curtis, he asked Ashley, and here we are today. And this is how this industry works. And so I'm grateful that Gordon saw that vision and decided to take this to the world. So I'm going to invite Curtis to talk a little bit of, because when we're looking at an opportunity, as Ray mentioned, we want to cover certain things. We want to cover the company, a bit of the history, the product, but also the team, the executive team, the team that's bringing it, as well as the compensation plan. So we're going to cover those briefly tonight. And as Ray said, we got to jump right into this. So Curtis, why don't you take it away and help introduce our team tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, the core of Oliabo, our foundation, if you will, is people and product, right? The product is the promise, and the people are our purpose, right? And here's the team that is really passionate about all of that. So, many of you know Gordon, Gordon Morton, and his brother Joe. They've been in this industry and space for a long time, very successful. Um, many of them, many of you know them from a large organization that they built several years ago that you participated in or heard of. But they've been in the industry well before that. In fact, when they were kids in their basement, they were packaging up wellness products for a company that's been around for a long, long time, all sorts of supplements and other things. So I've heard Gordon and Joe both like rattle off like every letter of the alphabet with with different wellness and supplement products is pretty amazing. So they've been deep into this world of health and wellness for a long, long time. They're really passionate about it. It's a genuine passion that they've had their whole lives, and that was instilled from their youth all the way up through their adult uh, lives, and how they follow that path in their careers. Incredible leaders, incredible communicators, great at building relationships, and so much fun to work with. My background is in building internet companies. In the late 90s, I got involved in building web companies, internet companies, software companies, e-commerce companies, got heavily into the affiliate marketing space, at least what it was then, and then followed along over the next few decades as it's evolved over the years. So I've had some good fun there and learned a lot along the way, and I bring all of that here with me. Ashley Brown, an incredible talent. And she is our Chief Product Officer. She's got incredible skills and talents at developing products. She's a certified skincare formulator. Our skincare products like Flex and others that she's working on, as well as so much input into Prima and our flagship product. It's all Ashley, right? It's incredible. The products are incredible. As Joe mentioned, they're truly unique products, and the time and energy and care that Ashley puts into those is just phenomenal. Adam Blake, he's been around with us for a few months now. He's been in the space of network marketing for decades, actually. A wealth of knowledge, incredible at supporting anything that you need, and he's just incredible also at helping us expand in international markets as well. Kent Wood, our CFO, a brilliant financial mind, and so good at keeping things like tight and solid on the financial side, keeping us all in line to make sure that we balance out the creative side with the product side, with the financial side, to make it all work well together for you. Brent Baum, he is our strategy guy. He helped build DreamWorks from nothing to something, and has been very successful in a lot of different areas of life. A Wharton School of Business graduate, very sharp, very smart. Jeff Warwick, our general counsel, he's been around the space for a long, long time, knows the ins and outs of the legal side, but an incredible team. And we're here for you, right? You're the reason we're here, the people and the product. And we're just here to facilitate helping you build your story, build your lives, and build your wellness journey.
Perfect. Thank you, Curtis. Really appreciate it. And love this team very much. And I appreciate you mentioning, Curtis, about my brother and I's background, because I really was a child, and Gordon was a child when we got involved in this industry. My mom owned a health food store too. It was called Gabriella's Health Shop. And so, but as Curtis mentioned, people would come to our house really when we were little children and come and get product. And this went on. I think Nature Sunshine was in our house for like as much as 4 years. And so we were really children just helping out. And so in my mind, it represents good. I see this industry as good. People come in, they're looking for something better for their health and wellness. We offer that. They become better and they say, hey, thank you very much. That's wonderful. And then and they're given a business opportunity as well if they choose to go with that. And then they start running with it and good things happen. So to me, represents good. I know it sounds simplistic, but really it's the small and simple things in life, right? That create greatness. So let's jump into this next one. As I mentioned earlier, the Mediterranean secret. The world wants to know, what's the Mediterranean secret? Well, there's lots of different parts to the Mediterranean secret, but let's jump into this because the diet is unique. And they've been able to, and there's plenty of incredible studies out there on the Mediterranean diet. And what is that secret? But success leaves clues, right? And so let's look at brain and cognitive support. I mean, the Mediterranean diet associated with as much as less than 30 to 40% lower Alzheimer's risk. It's phenomenal. And so you start to think, well, what are they doing? Why is there weight and longevity? Why is that 20 to 30, 25% lower risk of premature death, all-cause mortality? But again, these are just some studies, and you can see them listed down there. That one happens to be a Harvard study. Heart healthy, 28 to 30% less lower risk of cardiovascular events with the Mediterranean diet, okay? Metabolism, blood sugar, inflammation. Inflammation's a huge one. We heard about that from Dr. Mindell just the other day, if those were on the call, talking about the importance of anything to help with inflammation in the body naturally. And so success leaves clues. Let's go to that next slide, Curtis, where take a look at this. The average American consumes approximately 1 liter of crappy olive oil. Now, we put there crappy olive oil. Reason being is because we actually don't completely know if it's real olive oil or not. It's a tricky market. There's these marketing gimmicks, I guess you can say, and secrets that where we don't even know. It's estimated 70 to 80% of extra virgin olive oil is not even extra virgin olive oil. It's cut with other seed oil, like seed oils such as like canola oil or sunflower oil or whatever. And so it's kind of a little scary. Are we actually getting extra virgin olive oil? We don't know. But on average, it's about 1 liter of olive oil per year. Look at what the Greeks are: 20 liters, Italians 14 liters. And again, we're talking the Mediterranean secret. If you go to Greece, you go to Italy, you go to Spain, the south of France, these Mediterranean regions, let me say, extra virgin olive oil is right at the top of the list. So let's go to that the next slide. In comes our flagship product, Prima. Now, the life force of the olive tree. Now, what we're trying to harness here is the olive tree derived products and the power of the olive tree. And it's more than just olive oil. We'll jump into this here in just a moment. But it's a packet. You take it. I've got one right here at my desk. And you just open up the packet. This beautiful tin, by the way. Now, this is a work of art. And this is the brilliance of my brother, Gordon. I give him full credit for this. This in the Mediterranean region, go to Greece, go to Italy, go to Spain. Chances are extra virgin olive oil is going to be in a tin. Not always, but it's traditionally been in a tin. And so Gordon decided to come to market with this beautiful everyday packet here that you take on a daily basis, and puts it in a tin. It's a work of art, truly, with the Oliabo branding on the front. It's absolutely stunning. And this is how it comes to you. Let's go to that next slide, Curtis, because I want to really dive. This is a powerful product, everyone. I want you to take a look at this. These two, which you're seeing up at the top, and I'm also kind of showing you on here with the little packet. Very easy. Pop it open, stick in your mouth. It goes down very easy. These two green ones are soft gel cap, and inside are what's called high phenolic extra virgin olive oil. See, all the studies that Curtis had just shown on the slide there is actually, those are on extra virgin olive oil. Okay. Now you go high phenolic, which means the polyphenol count is that much higher. Okay. And that's what we have in these two caps in here. High phenolic extra virgin olive oil and infused with rosemary. Now, why do we infuse it with rosemary, you might wonder? Well, because our mother cooked with rosemary like all the time. It was a very important herb to her and a very important seasoning. And if you dive into the studies of rosemary, which is, again, part of that Mediterranean secret, it's just one of the many herbs that they use on a daily basis. It's like in everything. Very, very good for overall health and wellness. That white capsule is something beautiful we call olivectin. And olivectin is our trademark proprietary blend of, well, olivectin is a made-up word. It's a trademark word, okay? But the olivectin is a proprietary blend of the olive leaf extract, capturing what's called olorapine, and the olive fruit extract, capturing what's called verbascoside. The studies are incredible. All those studies that we were kind of showing there just a few slides ago with cardiovascular and brain health, and start going gut health, brain health, cardiovascular health, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, bone health, so much, so many studies on just the olive leaf extract, including the immune system, which is super key, especially right now. Right now, if you look outside, you see our mountains are beautiful with snow, but that means it's what's called the cold and flu season, right? It's just the season for the cold and flu season. But we can do certain things to help nutritionally support our immune system. And olive leaf extract, the olorapine that's being captured, phenomenal, guys, off the charts. In fact, we encourage you to study it. And then you look at and then on the other side, you got the proprietary blend of the verbascoside that comes from the olive fruit. And guess what, everyone? Guess what? Same studies you're going to see over with the verbascoside, which is the extract that's being pulled out of extracted from the fruit. And phenomenal. And then you got the rosa. Again, success leaves clues. We're trying to capture as much of that Mediterranean secret as possible. Grapeseed extract is in the rosa. as well as lycopene, which is tomato extract. Incredible, both of those. And correct, I encourage you to study those on your own because they are remarkable for the health. Everything that we're talking about, just start adding more studies and more studies and more studies. The antioxidant value is remarkable. And so we have something very special here. Curtis, did you want to say something? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Joe. I just wanted to just jump in there a little bit. Prima is an incredibly unique set of components that we've crafted as a multidimensional daily supplement system designed to work together in a way that none of these things have ever been put together before. Each capsule contributes something unique, and together they deliver a broader, more concentrated spectrum of naturally occurring polyphenol compounds and other botanical compounds than any one element could ever do alone. And it's not just like 1+1 = 2. It's synergistic the way that they work together, and the power of Prima is in that 4 capsule daily supplement system.
100%. Thanks, Curtis, for adding that. Let's go to the next slide, Curtis. Well, we did all the Vectin slide already. Let's go to the next slide. Flex. This is a topical, and I give all the credit to Ashley, as Curtis was mentioning earlier. She created this incredible formula, which takes a high phenolic extra virgin olive oil, also mixed with mangosteen pericarp oil, which is incredible for anti-inflammatory. And in the extra virgin olive oil, and especially in a high phenolic, there's something called oleocanthal, which happens to have really great anti-inflammatory benefits. And then she added other great ingredients like frankincense and melaleuca and peppermint, and these are incredible benefits. And you put this topically on your skin, and I'm telling you, for sore joints and muscles, and I can't get enough of this. Let me tell you, I'm using this every day, and it's fantastic. It works so well, and I encourage you to get to know that one as well. So the next, what we want to do on this presentation is we want to bring in someone who's going to join us. Alan Roger is with us. Curtis, were you able to find him in our group here? Alan Roger should be on the call today. He was going to share
Yeah.
on
Let me
Prima.
see here.
While we're bringing Alan up, I want you to know that I take this every single day. In fact, during the cold and flu season, I'm taking 2 per day. And I love how I feel with this product. It's fantastic. And I feel like my immune system's stronger. I feel like I sleep better. I feel like I have better focus. And I feel like it nutritionally supports my body from an inflammation perspective. And I think we have Alan here. Alan, are you with us tonight? We talked earlier today. And Alan just wanted to take a brief moment to share his personal experience with the product Prima. Alan, are you there?
Thank you. I'm honored to be here. Hey, I just want to let you know, I've started on the farm and had been a roofer for 45 years. Roofers are mainly on their knees. On top of that, I was pummeled by ice, lost feeling in one of my legs. Hard to get around, was tired, my knees constantly aching. Even to the point that when I would walk the dog, I would hop in the truck and I would take him and he would lead me. Well, I was introduced to Prima by Cece and Fifi from North Carolina. And I started taking the Prima packets. And after 4 days, I found out that I had no pain in my knees. I went to walk the dog, and instead of taking the truck, I walked it. It's 200 yards out, 200 yards back. By the time we got back, I said to the dog, you know what? We can do this a second time. Praise God. This has been a good product to me. Not only that, but I would separated my first of Prima that I had gotten to show it off to others. And up to 10 days later, I still had no pain without taking it. I had taken it for 15 days, and 10 days after, I still had no pain. After that, it started to come back. But I'm on the Prima every day, and I'm enjoying it. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Alan. Sure appreciate that. I appreciate you taking the time on this Sunday evening to share. And I appreciate you saying, praise God. Interestingly, there's like over 180 mentions of olive and olive tree and olive oil, and from a prosperity perspective, from a health and wellness perspective, in the Bible. So thank you for sharing that, Alan, and we appreciate you taking the time. So, folks, this is what we're about. We're about doing good. Kind of what I experienced growing up. And I know that sounds simplistic, but small and simple things in life oftentimes are the ones that confound us. Confound the mighty. I just dropped my pen. Confound the mighty. And this is what we have. And this incredible product is blessing lives and doing good. And our company, our compensation plan is doing good. And Ray, why don't you take us home, my good friend, our lead distributor, Ray, why don't you take us home and just share just a little touch on the compensation plan and
That's great.
and
I
then
will.
close us out, okay, my friend?
I will. I've got 3 minutes here. Let's see what I can do. It's hard for me to say hello. I'm from Oklahoma. Uh, it's kind of hard to describe how a rose smells over a Zoom presentation, but you guys have done a good job. Thank you so much. What I envisioned for this opportunity call here tonight has come true. And Alan, thank you for giving credibility to what I believe personally. Alan, it sounds like you're sharing this product with other people. And that's how we make money in this industry, is to share our good results with other people. And I'm not so sure, Alan, you would do that if you hadn't had such a good response to the Prima product. So, you hear me say this, folks, all the time. It's always company, it's always product, and always compensation plan. It's just those three things. Those are the things that matter to people. But if the company is not right, and you guys have got a glimpse of just part of what this company is like tonight, but I can tell you, like I said, I've worked with them for decades, trust them completely. They got great skills in this industry, and they know how to manage dollars and how to keep the lights on and keep the company in business and pay you on time and that sort of thing. So if the company's right and the products are right, then the compensation plan, well, it's meaningful. If the company isn't right, it doesn't matter how good your product is, it's probably not going to hang around. So my goal is to share with people as much as we can on in these opportunities Zooms, who we are as a company, how different our products are. They're one of a kind, can't get them anywhere else in the world, that type of thing. And that kind of message, it will resonate with people. And I think a lot of people that, probably we're all pretty good at what we do, and we probably talk people into doing our business when in reality we should probably talk about the benefits of what we have to offer them in the way of products and let them get some great results like Alan. And then it's a natural process for them to build a business and earn some income. We have a great compensation plan, but that's another Zoom, really, altogether to explain it completely. But, you're going to find if you join us here, Gordon's got a beautiful it's fun, it's well done. He's playing a guitar. And I mean, that's how different we are. The owner of the company is playing his guitar and telling you how to make money with this opportunity. I love it. It's about 7 minutes long. We can send that to you. But if you have some interest in building a business, look, everybody on this Zoom here tonight, they can find their way to me. I would love to talk to your prospect, your candidate, and tell them what my feelings are about Oliabo. I think it's the biggest opportunity that I've seen in my 40 plus year career. And you get one chance in this industry called MLM. Yeah, we're multi level marketing. I'm proud of that. People say, well, I've heard about that. Does it work? Well, folks, it's been around since 1934. So it does indeed work. It works. Some would argue with me, but I kind of know a little bit about the history of this whole industry, and got started 40 plus years ago. And believe me, it's been around since 1934, and it's changed lives of a lot of people, me being one of them. Dead broke 40 years ago, three kids, one on the way. I needed desperately to find something that worked, and I found that I liked this industry. If I had great products, I could share them with enthusiasm from my heart. If I love the company, then success is around the corner. I think if you're really looking genuinely for an opportunity in a company that means something, that intends to do the right thing regarding you and your business, you couldn't make a better choice than Oliabo. I promise you that. It's the greatest thing that I've been involved in, and we're only 3 months old. So you got one chance to be first. You're first. Take advantage of it. And I live by the motto that business only goes where it's invited and it only stays where it's appreciated. I want to tell you, folks, I want to sincerely invite you to Oliabo. At least if you have not availed yourself to the Prima product and the Flex product and our wonderful olive oil, please do that. Just be a product of the product. The rest of it comes naturally. And yes, we'll schedule all kinds of Zooms and give you detailed information on our comp plan. I'm 2 minutes over, but I'll just say this. This will cause you confusion. That's why I didn't want to go into it tonight. You can earn up to 25% of every time someone you shared this with buys a product. You can earn up to 25%. It's an 8-level dynamically compressed unilevel that pays out a full 50% with a unique feature called horizontal compression. Now, what did that mean to you? Nothing, probably, I'm sure. But take it from a 40+ year veteran. It's the best compensation plan that I've ever seen in my all the years that I've been doing this. It's a great place to be, Oliabo. Folks, take it from me, write it down, say you heard it here. It's gonna millions of people all over the world are gonna be opening this little conveniently packed pack of nutrients and take them every morning of their life. It's gonna happen. With or without me or you, it's definitely going to happen. I know these guys. I know how directed they are. It's going to be the finest opportunity you've ever seen in fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to go to Italy in the fall. And if you like to travel, I've been there before. It's a wonderful place to be. Joe, I think the world of you and Curtis. Ashley, I didn't see you on the screen here tonight. You as well. This whole executive team, we love you guys. I'm 3 minutes over. I'm sorry. I said 30 minutes. I hope you forgive me. Thank you for being here, everybody. Next week, there'll be someone taking my part of this opportunity Zoom, probably much more talented than Ray Heron. I love you all. Thank you for being here.
Love
Thanks,
you all.
everyone.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Ray.
God
Thanks,
bless. Have a
Joe. Thanks,
wonderful evening.
Ashley. Take care, everyone.
Thank you, Ray.
Thanks,
Thanks,
bye-bye.
everyone. God bless.
God
Bye.
bless.